Welcome, ladies. Today's topic, if you want to find true love, watch this. I wanted to start by showing you the male dating strategy in case you are not aware of it. A lot of men are doing this, and I wanted you to learn from it. Watch what men do. Are you seeing what's happening? This is the male dating strategy. He is not spending any time on the profile. He's just swiping away. He's going nuts. Swipe, swipe, right, right, right. All right, in case you were wondering what I just showed you, that is me basically telling every woman that I just swiped right on that I am interested in them. And guess what? I didn't even look at the picture. I didn't do anything. I have no freaking clue if I am interested in them. Why did I show you this? In the early stages of these dating apps, men that were implementing that exact strategy were going on dates like gangbusters. I know countless men implementing that exact strategy, getting anything and everything they wanted. If they wanted life partnership, they were getting it. If they wanted to mess around with women, they were messing around with a ton of women each week. If you want to find true love, watch this. That is the title of this video. Why? Because we can steal great ideas when they exist, when we steal them from men. Now, ladies, you have figured out that men are doing this, and you don't want that. A lot of women watching this have a ton of options. So when things come into your inbox, most of the time, probably around 95% of the time, you're going, this isn't a match. So men that are looking for partnership had to go away from that system we just were talking about and I just showed you. But ladies, men do not get a lot of messages. So if you want to implement that strategy of swiping right, or if you're using Match.com, sending blast mails, it works really well. And let me go a step further. I've been doing this for over 10 years. So much so that I have this online dating methodology that we are talking about right now. Got me on the Today Show. Got me partnered with Match, OkCupid, and eHarmony. I know what I'm doing here. What this system is for our metric people is 50-12-1. What we found is if you blast message 50 people or swipe right on 50 people, we're expecting you to get about 12 matches. When you get 12 matches, I want you to pick one to go on a date with. So if you're on Match, you blast 50 people, 12 of them are going to respond, then you pick one. And you do zero upfront research on these people. Because, why not? We are Easy Dating Coach. We're efficient daters. We don't know if these guys are married, if they even check their Match or Bumble account or whatever you're using. We don't know if they're going to respond. We don't know if they're interested. What I do know is I want you to fall in love and find true love. And the most efficient way is stealing my man's process. Borrowing, if you will. So if you do 50-12-1, you're going to do research when you get to the 12 part. When you got 12 guys interested, you're going to research all 12 of those, and then the best one, assuming it looks good to you, you go on a date with. You are going to repeat this process 6 to 8 times, and you are going to find a man you like and ultimately find true love. Now, some of you made it here magically, but think online dating doesn't work. So I came up with the 7 complaints that I hear the most about online dating, and I want to debunk all 7 of them right now for you folks that are like, online dating doesn't work, I hate it, it sucks. And the reason I'm making this video is 95% of the people I speak with hate online dating. And frankly, I am the leading expert in online dating, and I kind of hate it sometimes. But people do get married from it. So let's talk. All right, number one, I probably hear this one the most. There are no good guys on online dating. Sorry, sister. There is no way you were right. And let's look at math. For a lot of you in your age range, within like a 25-mile radius, if you're near a big city, you have anywhere from 500 to 2,000 plus options. But even on the low end, let's say you just have 500. You're telling me out of 500 men, there's not one guy that may make sense for you. The reason you feel like there's no good men is because maybe the ones that are messaging you are not good. And that's part of it. We have found that, quite frankly, if you get 20 messages, 19 of them are shit. So that's why it feels that way. Only 5% of incoming messages are going to make sense for you. Now, with that also being said, I also do the 50-12-1 where we're messaging men. So we can increase our efficiency at getting to the right guy by implementing a good strategy. So, bottom line, 100% there are good guys online, and 1 in 3 marriages and more are due to online dating. Number 2, men ghost me or disappear. Cool. That's part of dating. One of my earlier videos, which we'll link up, talks about the easy dating metrics. And we don't care if he ghosts you after 6 days, 60 days. We're going to go into all the metrics in another video. Watch that. But ultimately, focus your energy on the ones that are there. Focus your energy on the ones that don't stink. If 95% of the men that come in are not right for you, get excited about the 5%. All your time and energy need to be going in the direction of getting you your goal, which for a lot of you is life partnership, true love. So focus your energy on that. Number 3, I get a ton of crappy messages from men that are not right for me. I agree, sister. You are 100% right. As I said earlier, 19 out of 20 messages incoming are not going to be the right guy for you. Why is this so discouraging? If you're like me, you're attached to this phone thing, and every time it dings, you go look at it. So every time you get a message on Match, you go look at it. So you get a message, you're like, ugh, no good. Another message, half hour later, ugh, that guy's really bald and really fat, not going to work. Oh my God, that guy's facial hair is really long. It's like a foot long. I can't do it. And it just keeps going. Or, oh wow, this guy didn't graduate college. Ooh, he doesn't have a job. Whatever you're not into. The key here about crappy messages is you've got to chunk your messages. Turn off the notifications from Match. Go in Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. or whatever schedule works for you. And look at 10 messages at a time. Look at 15, look at 20. If you got 20, then maybe one message is good. Focus your energy on the one. Don't get discouraged by the 19. Get excited about the one. That mindset is going to keep you in the game and keep you motivated and get you a result. All right, number 4. Online dating feels like a second job, and I really don't have time for this. I agree. A lot of you folks are spending anywhere from like 2 to 7, 10 hours a week of online dating. That's freaking insane. That is a second part-time job. Don't do it. Let's go back to a proper schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 8:30, 3 times a week, half hour each time for an hour and a half a week. That's manageable. Hour and a half a week, go on 1 date per week. Repeat this 6 to 8 times. You'll find someone you like. Manageable schedule. The only way you can execute this is by doing my strategy of 50-12-1 and just responding to the people that come back to you. All right, number 5. There are no men near me. This is for my folks in the rural places around the world. I want you to increase your radius. If you're at 25 miles, no people, go to 50. If you're at 50, go to 100. If you're at 100, there's no people, go to 200. Now, if you're at the 100 plus mark, what I want you to do is ask people out on Zoom dates. And if the Zoom date goes well, do another 1 or 2 Zoom dates or however many you feel comfortable. And once you're like, wow, this guy feels good to me, then go meet in person. Always start small to big. Don't go, oh, there's no one 50 miles and then boost it to 500 miles. Go in slow increments. The closer is better. Closer is better. Dating's hard. Let's not make it harder by dating someone really far away. But do the Zoom date, then do the in-person. This stuff does work and you can find a partner. It can be successful. It's a little harder. Number 6. Love should just happen. I love part of this. I hate part of this statement. The part I love is you kind of have this like demeanor to you that's kind of like, my life's pretty good. Like, I'm just going to chill. It's going to happen. Like that mindset. But I also hate the mindset of like, you don't have to do anything. It's just going to happen. That's freaking asinine. If you want to lose weight, you got to eat better and work out. If you want to fall in love, you got to do a little online dating. You got to have the right mindset. You got to go on dates. You can't just like walk around and hope it happens. For most of us, if you're like a supermodel and men just throw themselves at you, cool, go for it. Most of us look average or whatever, and we've got to do a little work. Number 7, I want to meet my guy in person. Love that for you. Go do it. But I also, what happens if you're like in a yoga pants and like chill at home kind of night? Why not hop online? My thing for folks is why not meet men everywhere? Look at like well-oiled marketing machines. Do they just do one avenue? I mean, maybe at first they do, make it successful, but then you do this avenue, that avenue, that avenue. Why wouldn't you try a multitude of things to see what works for you? So maybe you're doing some speed dating, some other events, some meetups. You're doing online dating. You're meeting people at the grocery store. Get a well-oiled machine to get you to your guy. Now, finally, I say to you, why do this yourself? Being single can be very lonely. And dating can be frustrating, overwhelming, and depressing sometimes. Stop feeling like you have to do it alone. If you want me to walk you through the process of finding and keeping and amazing a man, go in the description and apply for a strategy session to chat with me to see if this is a good fit. I don't want you to do this alone. We should do it as a team. If you hire me, if we work together, I am literally going to log into your Match account, for example, and I will write the thing for you and with you as a team. You will go on dates. You will have someone to talk to, not just your girlfriends giving you potentially wrong advice. Someone who actually gets you a strategy to execute on getting you the partnership you want or enhancing the relationship you currently have and making it the one you actually want. Let me help you. Apply for a strategy session. Click down below and set that up. Stop dating by yourself. That sucks. I got you. And if you want to watch more of my videos to learn more cool stuff, I will curate one specifically for you here and here. So go watch, and we'll see you next time.